All right, arm day is complete, and it was a pretty decent one. I've had better, I've had worse, but I will say it was productive, and we made some progress. So it was a morning lift. It's been a little while since I've done one because I'm usually going in the afternoon because that's what's always optimal for me. But getting back into the habit of going early and not worrying 100% of being optimum all the time and just having a good time in the gym. I think that's something that's pretty important to me. But yeah, so the arm workout was warmed up. Then I did 3 sets of cable curls, 3 sets of seated dumbbell curls. And then for triceps, I did single arm press downs. I did rope press downs supersetted with underhand grip with the little D handle press downs. So got a lot of blood flowing to my arms, got a nice pump, and then I got out of there. So that's where we're at. Got some questions I'm going to answer. So let's go ahead and get started. Which exercise gave you the biggest pump today? I think the very first exercise gave me the biggest pump. It was it was the cable curls. That definitely gave me the biggest pump. I don't know. So I've tried a lot of bicep exercises, and the one that kind of, works best for me is the cable curls. I don't really get more of a mind muscle connection than what I do when I work on when I do the cable curls. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just a constant tension on my biceps throughout the entire movement, so I don't know. That's just one of my favorite bicep exercises. I really like doing heavy alternating dumbbell curls, but my little thumb injury is just, it's taken a while to heal, so I just haven't been able to do it as much. Did you hit any PRs or improve your form? Always working on form. I feel like every session I improve my form a little bit. So no PRs, no. But overall, I felt really good about the work that happened. Which muscle, biceps or triceps, felt the strongest? It's usually my triceps, but I had a little twinge in my elbows, kind of like my forearm area where it connects, that made me kind of scale back on my tricep movements a little bit. And my biceps, I wasn't as fresh as I would be as going in the afternoon, so I was a little bit tired, but I'd say biceps had the edge this time. What was the toughest set of the day? When I went to do rope press downs and I used the weight I usually did and I felt that little twinge in my elbow, that was the toughest set. Not because it hurt, but the fact that I knew it was hurting, so I had to back up on the weight. Just having that mental battle, knowing when to pump the brakes a little bit, right? So you got to watch that. There's no reason to injure yourself and put yourself back months when you just have to take it a little easy, How did your forearms feel during the workout? They were fine. I always like when I'm sitting there doing the light seated curls to see my forearm veins popping. I don't know if you can see it right here, but my forearms felt good. What was your main focus or intention going into today's workout? My main focus and intention was to hit my biceps and triceps with the most intensity that's available for me. Knowing that I'm going in the morning instead of the afternoon, my energy levels may not be the same. Knowing I have to rush it a little bit because I got things to do. But my focus was just to get a good workout in, and I think I did that. Did you feel more motivated or tired compared to usual? No, I felt fine. I knew I'd be a little bit more tired going in there so early, so going in, I knew I'd be fine. Motivation was good. Wish I had a little bit more time to work. That's my main issue with today's workout. I wish I had a little bit more time. What song or playlist powered you through? I have an old playlist I made like over 10 years ago. I started listening to some older music that I used to listen to a lot, like Trivium. There's some Breaking Benjamin on there. There's a lot of different stuff on there. So my workout playlist was a little bit different. There wasn't a particular song, I think, that really got me through it. How does your pump look compared to last week? You know, I didn't even go into the bathroom and do my pump check today. I was more focused on just doing the work and getting out of there. Pump felt good though. Which muscle is popping the most right now? I've been really noticing my biceps coming through. It's something quite a few months ago I wanted to make a bigger focus on and just increase the intensity, because I feel like I got pretty big triceps, and I think the focus on my biceps has been helping a lot. I have noticed some gains there. How long does your pump usually last after arm day? I say about 30 minutes it starts to go down, but yeah, I still feel it right now. Feel pretty good. Gotta make this turn. The way I usually take to the gym, they're redoing the bridge, and that takes freaking forever. So I'm having to go this way, and it's kind of a hassle, because that turn back there, sometimes I have to sit in the middle of the road for a while. What's your post-workout meal going to be? Not a whole lot. I had 6 eggs and all my pre-workout stuff before I went in there. I probably won't have anything else till about 11 or 12 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock right now. Did your pre-workout or caffeine hit just right today? I'd say yeah. I'm actually cutting back on the caffeine. I don't think I need it as much. I think I've been drinking so much, it's just making me go to the bathroom way too much. So it's something I'm trying to cut back on. Like, I'll probably still have it every day. I might switch to like caffeine pills or something instead of pre-workouts and energy drinks, but we'll just have to see. Any recovery plans for tonight? Just making sure I get the right nutrition in to fuel my workouts, fuel my recovery, get as much sleep as I can. Sometimes I can get the full 8, sometimes I only get 5. So I'll try not to stress that too much, even though I know it's important when it comes to recovery. But overall, you get the amount of sleep you can, you eat as good as you can, and you train as hard as you can. At the end of the day, I think it's important not to stress about being perfect. Have fun. Don't beat yourself up. If you fall off your diet a little bit, don't beat yourself up. If you lose a little bit of sleep, if you're so worried about optimizing everything all the time, just as soon as you don't, it's going to demotivate you. I really believe that. So I think it's important to optimize as much as you can, but not beat yourself up when it doesn't go your way. The most important thing is to show up every day, go hard, eat as good as you can, and get as quality sleep as you can. If you nail those things, you're absolutely going to make some progress. God dang, my mailbox keeps falling down. Where is it? It's there. Holy crap. It's not good. Anyway, don't let that dreamer die. Keep the grind alive and never give up on yourself. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Tomorrow will be chest or back day. I don't know.